shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hello again and welcome back to March May's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And in today's episode we are going to be opening the first of a subcategory of dolls. So I've opened LOL Surprise dolls before, but I've not opened one of these ones, and that is the Tween doll. So I don't know if this is their actual title now or what, because I wasn't sure. So it's LOL Surprise BTW Tween. This is from wave 1. There's been another wave since this one, and I think a third wave is now out, so I am a little bit behind. But again, it's not going to be one of the ranges I'm going to be collecting every single doll of. This one I particularly liked because she looked very kind of like sort of 1950s looking, you know, kind of cool with her sunglasses and her sort of style. So I'm really looking forward to opening her. So here we go. This is the box for the Tween doll. So they have since changed the packaging so that you can see the dolls now, but this is the old style packaging, which is I think really cute, and it's, you know, I love the bright colours, I love the combination of colours as well. I really just want to lick this kind of turquoisey colour, and there's a really nice kind of, is this mauve? You see that was mauve? It's kind of pinky but not quite. So obviously she is here on the box, so that's the doll in the box. We then have this. Obviously all the dolls in the LOL universe are kind of related to their kind of baby counterparts. So this is obviously her baby sister or something, I suppose. The back shows us all 4 of the other dolls. So this is the whole of wave 1. So we've got Hoops Cutie, Fancy Girl, Freshest, is that a name? Freshest? Apparently. Cherry BB, there we go. What it says here on the back, in lots of different languages, is I'm in between, but right where I wanna be. So that's good, isn't it? So on this side it basically just said Cherry BB because that's her name. I do like the whole pink and black, that's really good. So we have 15 surprises in there. We also have a bedroom playset package in there as well, which probably sounds more exciting than it is. But yeah, let's try and get her open without having a breakdown. Is this... Okay. So these boxes, to me, do seem quite complicated to open, I have to admit. But I suppose the newer boxes are a lot easier. I kind of think it's a shame, because surely a box like this is cardboard, so you're going to be able to recycle the whole thing. But obviously the new design of boxes have got like a clear plastic section where you can see the doll. So, I mean, you can recycle plastic, obviously, but I don't know, I would have thought that paper and cardboard would have been the way to go rather than let's use some more plastic. Anyway, here's some plastic here. So let's pull this bit out because there's an arrow going here, so I'm presuming this is the right thing to do. Maybe if I cut the tape it would come out better rather than me trying to wreck the whole box. How a child is meant to open this, I don't know. I think I mentioned this in another video. When your child's desperate for it to get the doll out and they can't. Here we go. So here is that bit of the box. We can get rid of that now. It seems kind of a shame. I don't know if I would keep the box, to be honest, but I might keep part of the box because obviously we've got a playset to have a look at. But yeah, so I'm going to put that to one side. And let's have a look at the main event here. She's actually in the box really nicely. It's a really cute way of doing it. So this is basically part of the set that you can play with. So she's here. Her hair is stiff as a board, as you'd expect. So she's got bits all around her, and she's got a few bits there. This bit, okay, so this bit comes out. We'll have to have a fiddle with that. Oh, she slides around. Okay, that bit comes out, and oh, great. Okay, fine. So this is kind of the play set here, which you can use. It's really nice for like taking pictures, you know, having a nice background. I do really love this whole aesthetic that's going on. I love the colours. I love this design. This is very kind of like, you know, kind of middle to late 50s, I think, sort of early 60s. I love these clocks so much. I really want one of these. Yeah, I really kind of love the whole aesthetic of it. I love, as I say, I love the colours. I love the sort of the 50s feel to it. Obviously she's still got a mobile phone here, so that's fine. But yeah, she's very vintage. I suppose that's what I liked about her as a doll, that she was quite vintage, and I kind of like vintage stuff as well. So that's kind of a nice background for her. We'll have a look at her in that in a bit. See, it's kind of nice that you get sort of like a play set with these. So it's not really kind of like a waste of the cardboard. You actually have something to do with it. So let's try and get the rest of this stuff out. I don't know if this is stuck. Oh, it's kind of not necessarily stuck, but just you can just unclip this and that will come off. There we go. So this has a kind of a folded up thing, piece of paper, which looks like a sort of a composition book, but it's literally just like that's it. There's nothing in it really. So Cherry BB, this or that, this is stuff about her. So she's got the words vintage written there, painting, sock hop, I don't know what that is, some kind of like dancing probably. New photography, renegade. I don't really know what any of that means, but presumably she's into photography, and she's a bit of a rebel, I suppose. Obviously the 50s was a bit sort of like rebel without cause, wasn't it? So, not the actual era, I mean, you know, that's when the film was out. So anyway, so yeah, so we've got that, which is kind of like a nice prop for her. It's a shame it's literally just a piece of paper, but there we go. I'll put that there. Obviously, I mean, you know, a piece of paper rather than, you know, something that's like longer lasting, like some cardboard or something like that. Now, this has tape on, and I don't really want to rip this, because this I think is meant to be part of her room. Okay, that's fine. If I try and do the same here to very gently take the tape off. I just talk amongst yourselves, to be honest, at this point. It could be a while. Okay, so here are the bits that I've got here. So this is also part of the scene, I'm presuming, because you could kind of have this as like maybe like an extra little bit onto one side, or you could actually put it in there. So it's got this thing, so it will actually kind of slide in there as well and become part of it. Although, I don't know, does that work really? I'm not so sure. Is it like that in the box? I can't remember. I honestly don't remember. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so you've got an extra bit there. It will also double out as kind of, I suppose, like her bed or something. And there is drawers at the bottom as well. Now I think, yes, so there is some stuff in here too. So I'm going to take that out. The other drawer is not a real drawer, it's a pretend drawer. So don't try and pull that out because it won't work. This bit here is annoying me, I have to be honest. But it won't really go inside, will it? I don't think it will. Oh, right, never mind. Okay, so let's put that bit back in. Oh, and now that's gone wrong. Great. Now it's all going wrong. Brilliant. Okay, so look, let's put these to one side. So, presumably, okay, so these are little... that's a shoe box, so presumably that's got the shoes in. That's quite a nice little box. And then this is maybe like jewellery or makeup or something, but that's like a sort of a carrying case stuff there. This is what we got from the drawer, and then we've got some more bits here. Let me get her out of the plastic, and then we'll have a proper look at her and all the stuff that she comes with. So here we go. So she's out of her plastic. There was all manner of rubber bands and tags. Obviously our dear friend's Kimble tags were stuck in the back of her head. And those kind of the long Kimberly sort of elasticated tabs as well. But anyway, for such a small doll, she had a lot of tags in her. But she's free now. As I mentioned, her hair it's very styled, and it's the fringe is like rock hard. I could actually probably I could probably go and smash boulders with that if I wanted to. The rest of her hair also has product in it, mainly kind of towards the end. Although I'm seeing a huge knot here, which isn't great. That's not really what I wanted, but never mind. And yeah, it's quite kind of, it is very stiff. I do really love the colour of it, and obviously it's got pink in it too. We've also got this sort of plaited sort of, I think it's meant to be hair as well, because I'm sure it's actually rooted in. I think there's bits coming off here, which I think leads over to this. So I don't know if it's meant to be braids in her hair and it's kind of wrapped around there. They don't feel like hair. It's not like they've braided this and put it round. But yeah, it looks good. Actually, it doesn't look that great. It would look nicer if it wasn't so kind of rigid and kind of, here's one piece of matted hair. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below whether or not you've actually washed yours or tried to get it to not look so sort of matted and weird. With the fringe, I don't really know what I would do, because it's obviously meant to have that kind of curl in it. So I think if you washed it, obviously you're going to lose that. But you know, there might be a way for it to kind of keep at least some kind of remnants of that. But I don't know. Let me know down below if you've done anything and if it's worked, and if you have any tips, please let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised how big she is, or rather how small she is. I wasn't quite expecting her to be this small, I don't think. But look, she's kind of like, she's in my hand there. Actually, a good way of telling how tall she would be is, if I can get her down, hold on. Here we go. So this is the Barbie Mini, which I unboxed a little while ago. Okay, so she is still taller than the Barbie Mini, for sure. There we go. So there's about, I don't know how tall that would be, but it's kind of like another kind of Barbie, mini Barbie head taller. So she's the taller doll. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. She's the taller doll. So, articulation-wise, her head, it does tilt. It does tilt, so that's good. Because I think the two other LOL surprise dolls that I opened, which were like from the regular range, their heads I don't think tilted. That was Punk Girl and Rocker Boy, if you remember. She's basically, I think, probably got the same articulation that they have, but obviously on a smaller scale. But obviously she's got the head tilt as well. So her arms are articulated at the shoulder joint. They're articulated at the elbow, and they are articulated at the wrist. Her legs basically will go out a bit, and also kind of obviously back and forth. There is no articulation in the hip or anything like that. There's no ankle articulation either. Her feet are high-heeled feet, and they're a little bit rubbery. There's no articulation in the ankle either. She does have these really cute little socks on, which I'm never sure about socks and then trying to put the shoes on. Let's have a look at her surprises that she comes with. So, obviously, let's have a look at this first. This is the doll stand that she comes with. And it's got LOL Surprise BTW on it because obviously she is a betweens or a tween doll. Obviously that clips in there. The two waist clips which we have here, one is a little bit smaller than the other. They're kind of clipped in the bottom, so that's quite handy there. Let's put that to one side. So we have all these little things here which we need to unbox or unwrap. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, I just kicked the tripod then. Let's have a quick look at the outfit she's actually wearing before we start adding to it. So, she has got these kind of like, I don't know if they're clam diggers or I don't know what you would call them. And we're not having another conversation about culottes and pedal pushers and, you know, all those things. They're not quite even actually. Noticing. So obviously they are sort of like this reverse colour thing. So we've got yellow on one side, we've got pink on another. We've then got little pockets on the thighs, which are the yellow pocket is on the pink thigh, and you know vice versa on the yellow side. She's got this sort of like a PVC belt thing, which is not fully attached, but is attached at the front and around the back, but it's not kind of sewn on in between. At the bottom we also have this kind of like pleathery PVC thing on the bottom of the trousers, which I say they're not quite level. You can probably already see that they're not level. That one is decidedly chunkier than that one. And then she's got this kind of little top on. So again, we've got the colours. The check is actually smaller, and one side is pink and the other side is yellow. We've then got this white bit here. Again, this is like the PVC or kind of fake leather. And then we've got straps made out of it as well, which just go over her shoulders. This bit goes all the way around, this kind of white PVC bit. So yeah, so that is that. It is a cute outfit. You know what I find really weird with these dolls is that there's no articulation in the knee. Their legs are just kind of like stiff and that's it. Sorry, that was kind of a bit random. But there are some really nice details on the outfit. You know, there are definitely some really nice details on the outfit. It's a shame that some of it doesn't seem as well finished as it should be, maybe. So moving on to her face, she's obviously very pretty. She's got like a slightly open mouth. And you can see a little bit of teeth there. Okay, so there we go. So that is her. So yeah, as I say, her lips are a kind of really nice bright pink, and you can see some little teeth there, or at least, you know, a kind of an illusion of teeth. She's got freckles on her cheeks here. She's also got some blushing, which is very subtle actually. It's got a very sort of subtle blushing on her cheeks there, so that's very effective. I do like that. She has got these sort of the black wings on her eyes, which again is very kind of like a 50s look. And then she's got the kind of this sort of neon yellow sort of line. I don't even know what you call that. I'm sure everyone who watches Glow Up will be screaming at me of what it's called. But obviously it's kind of like an eyeliner, but not eyeliner. And then she's got some very sort of simple line eyebrows, which again, I think is probably quite 50s as well. But yeah, she's really pretty. I do like the makeup a lot. And again, it's kind of a combination of the pink and the yellow, so that goes really well with her outfit. I think we've spoken enough about the hair. Oh, I should just show you. She does have some little baby hairs that are drawn on either side of her cheeks there. So we've got a little curl there, and we have another one on that side, whoops, on that side there. Okay, so we're focusing again, that's good. So, let's have a look and see what else she comes with. So we've got these 4 things here. What should we open first? Let's open this one first. So this is wrapped in some pretty tissue paper. Which I think, is that like the cherries on there, maybe? Because she's Cherry BB. And we have this, which is a, oops, So it's a bag. It's a little bag, in the shape of a dice, which again is quite a kind of 50s thing. It's kind of glittery and it's obviously a proper dice, and it also opens, which is even more shocking. For saying that Barbie often has bigger bags which don't open, the fact that this is a tiny, tiny bag and it's got a hinge on it, I think probably says a lot. But that said, she's probably got nothing that would actually fit in here. Unless she's got like a tiny, I don't know, a tiny lipstick or something. But yeah, you wouldn't fit much in this bag. It has got sort of like a clear plastic handle there, which obviously she could carry. So that's that. That is quite cute. Let's open this one here. Okay, so, and again, these are paper, so these can easily be recycled. This is plastic. So we have a little jacket for her here. Obviously it's one of those very sort of like 50s sort of varsity type jackets. Look, we'll dress her up at the end. So yeah, so she's got this. It's a really nice jacket. It's got the kind of the faux white leather sleeves there, which go down to a kind of elasticated sort of jersey cuffs there, which has a white stripe, two white stripes on them. The main body of the jacket is actually, it looks like sort of blue, it looks like denim, but it's also got a design in it which almost makes it look like sort of leopard print, I think. And we've got the faux zip design there, which is always nice. I don't expect, you know, the zips to work, because obviously this one doesn't have an end to it. But it's just nice to actually have that because it looks authentic. We've also got a little design here on the breast, which is of a dice. You probably can't see it because it is actually tiny. And then on the back, we have got a picture of a camera and some cherries there, because obviously she's BB cherries. And then it says, now I can't even read this. P-O-I-D-H? Is it? I don't have a clue what that says. If anyone knows what that means, please let me know down in the comments. Or maybe that's a D. I have no idea. Anyway, she'll look very cute in that, because that again goes with the whole outfit. It's quite kind of a 50s look. Let's open this next. So this is kind of like the carrying case. It looks like a kind of, you know, what you put your makeup in or whatever. So we have got in here, we've got a few things in here. So we have a pair of sunglasses. So these are like cat's eye sunglasses, and they've got like a white frame on the front, but they are kind of like a slightly see-through sort of grey on the sides. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there is in there a kind of again, a sort of a leopard print design that's kind of within the kind of the perspex. If we put them on, maybe you can see them better then. You might not be able to see it at all. It probably just looks like black to you. Have a check of the pictures at the end, because I will try and get a better view of them. I do love this sort of frame because it's so vintage looking. And the fact that you can, it's kind of see-through. You can't really see her eyes because obviously her eyes are so giant anyway. But I do like the fact that they are clear. We also have a comb in there. Good luck using that in her hair. And we have another thing. Okay, so we have, oh God, we've got some really tiny bits here. This is jewellery. So we've got this, which I'm presuming is some kind of like bracelet. It's tiny, tiny. We've got this, which again, I think this is meant to be like a set of bracelets perhaps. It's kind of like a cuff almost, but they're kind of combined bangles together, I suppose. So that's that. We have also got this, which is a choker. So let's actually put this on her. This is made from a kind of a softer plastic. which you can kind of open up quite easily. So that looks cute on her, and it's got like a cherry design on the front of it. Hopefully you can see. Again, if you check out the pictures at the end, you'll be able to see them a lot better. And we've also got some very cute earrings. So, again, this is tiny, tiny, tiny. And basically we have one cherry, and then on the other kind of stem, we've got a dice. It's kind of like a clear dice. And then there's a little sort of heart at the top. It's so detailed. It's quite amazing, actually. So these will just go into her ear. These are also the kind that won't, be forever in her ear. You can probably pull them out, or you have to be very gentle, I would imagine, because they are very small and probably quite, I don't know if they're really delicate, but you don't want to be shoving them around. So there we go. So she's got her earrings in there. So they look pretty good, I think. Oh, let's see what's in the last box. We will put the rest of the stuff on her as well. Although I don't know if she'll be able to wear the bangles and stuff with the jacket, so we'll have to check. So this is the shoes, I would imagine, because it is a shoe box. So yeah, here we go. So these are some heels and a half, really, aren't they? They're kind of a bit like brogues because they've got that kind of actually, maybe not brogues. Maybe, are they called like correspondent shoes? Oh God, I can't remember what they're called. That's awful, isn't it? I only worked at like a costume hire company for like 15 years of my life. Anyway, they've got this kind of like pink and they've got the white there. And as I say, they've got like, they're kind of like platform heels. And on the platform, you can actually see that they've got the kind of like in the black, you can see they've got, again, the kind of the leopard print design in there. So I'm going to get this stuff on her and then we'll have a final look and we'll see what we think. So here is Miss Cherry BB. I think she looks really good. I really love all the details, and she does come with a lot of different sort of accessories and things like that, which is great. Obviously she also has her cool sort of bedroom sort of playset thing which you can use, which is nice for photographs, I think, particularly with this sort of like background here, which is nice. And then she's got this sort of part bed, which I guess, oh actually maybe this is, so you can attach it. Oops, maybe you can just attach this bit in there, and that's why it's got the tab on it. But yeah, I think this is quite nice because it means that the child has something they can play with the doll in, because apparently children buy dolls as well. I think she's fabulous. My only reservation really is that the hair is just so stiff. And I think if I tried to wash particularly the fringe out or the bangs out, it would just be a mess. Let me know what you think of her in the comments down below. Let me know if you have her. Let me know if you've got the second wave of these. Please remember to like this video if you've enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for the photographs at the end, because I will try and show kind of the little bits and bobs that you can't really see that well on camera. I will see you in the next video. So until then, please take care. Bye.